Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a fascinating showdown, the AI artist versus the AI analyst.
So, what does it actually mean for an AI to see? Well, today we're exploring two brand new and pretty powerful answers to that question. We're looking at a couple of groundbreaking AI tools that see our world in completely different ways. You've got one with the imaginative eye of an artist, and the other with the super sharp eye of an analyst. So, let's meet our first contender.
All right, first up, let's meet the artist in the ring. This is Longcat Image. And this model, it isn't just about making images. It's designed to understand and even manipulate them with just this incredible level of creativity and photorealistic detail.
And let me tell you, this model packs some serious power. We're talking 6 billion parameters. That makes it a true heavyweight in the AI world. It's also fully bilingual, which is cool. But what's really impressive is how it tackles one of the toughest challenges for these image AIs, rendering complex text. It does it with remarkable accuracy, especially in Chinese, which is notoriously difficult. And for all you tech-savvy folks out there, you can actually run this beast locally, which is a huge plus.
But before we get to the cool stuff it can do, there's a catch. All this power? Well, it comes at a cost, and this is definitely not something you're going to run on your everyday laptop.
Yeah, to get Longcat Image up and running, you're going to need over 57 gigabytes of VRAM. That's a lot. We're talking serious high-end hardware, like an NVIDIA H100 GPU, just to get it loaded and ready to go.
So, with that kind of hardware requirement, you'd expect the results to be pretty impressive, right? Well, let's find out. We're going to put it to the test with a simple, but actually pretty tricky editing task.
Okay, so here's the setup. We start with this image of a person holding a banana. Then we give the model a super simple text prompt. The goal is easy. Just swap the fruit.
And wow, check out the result. This perfectly shows what it can do. It took just 10 seconds to generate this. And look closely. It didn't just, slap an apple on top of the image. No, it correctly rendered the apple's shadow right there on the shirt, all while keeping everything else, the fingers, the background, perfectly intact. That level of contextual awareness, it's just astounding.
Okay, so we know it's great at editing, but what about creating a totally new image, completely from scratch, especially one that has to follow a really specific, detailed set of instructions?
And when I say detailed, I mean detailed. Look at this prompt. We're not just asking for a duck, we're asking for an anthropomorphic duck wearing samurai armor, holding a sword, sitting on a bridge, with a sign that has specific text on it. This is a serious test of how well an AI can actually follow directions.
And the result is just incredible. I mean, look at it. The armor, the duck, the sword, the river, it nailed pretty much every single detail. Its ability to follow instructions is absolutely top-notch. Okay, yeah, it had a tiny little hiccup, it duplicated a couple of words on the sign, but honestly, the overall image is just stunningly realistic.
All right, let's switch gears completely. We're moving from the world of art to the world of analysis. It's time to meet our second contender, an AI data visualization tool called Nano Banana.
So this tool has a totally different mission. It's designed to fight something called data blindness. You know, that feeling when you're staring at a huge spreadsheet and have no idea what it all means? Well, Nano Banana takes those raw, dense data files and, in just seconds, turns them into these professional, easy-to-understand dashboards.
Here's a perfect example of how it works. You can just upload a complex employee spreadsheet, maybe ask it to pull out the key insights, and boom! It instantly generates a full dashboard. You get salary distributions, scatter plots comparing salary to age, bar charts breaking down departments, the whole shebang. But what if you don't like the design? Is it stuck like that? Nope, not at all. For example, after the AI generated this dashboard from an NVIDIA earnings PDF, the user just gave it a simple prompt to change up the style. And just like that, it regenerates the entire dashboard with a cleaner, more minimalist look. This really shows off how flexible it is. It's not just about spitting out one chart, it's about being able to tailor the visual style to exactly what you need. And I think this is the crucial point here. It's versatility. It's not limited to just neat and tidy Excel sheets. It can actually work with messy, unstructured data, like a simple photo you'd take on your phone of a store shelf. So check this out. Someone gave it a photo of some chocolates on a shelf, and Nano Banana was able to accurately identify the different products, pull out their prices, and organize everything into this clean, structured table. It literally turned a picture into useful data. And it doesn't stop there. With just one more simple prompt, it took that data table and turned it into this bar chart. Now you can visually compare the prices, and it even added a little text box summarizing which chocolate is the best value. So you go from a photo to data to actual insight in just a couple of easy steps.
So, there you have it. On one hand, we've got an AI that basically creates art from imagination, and on the other, an AI that finds the hidden truth in data. These are two incredibly powerful but really different paths for what AI vision can be. Yeah, the contrast between their goals couldn't be clearer. Longcat Image, our artist, takes your creative ideas and aims for beautiful, photorealistic art. Meanwhile, Nano Banana, the analyst, takes your raw data and aims for clarity, spitting out insightful charts and dashboards.
Okay, so this showdown between the artist and the analyst is really cool. But what does all this technology actually mean for you and me?
I think the most important takeaway here is all about accessibility. These tools are basically becoming powerful co-pilots for everyone. You don't need to be a professional artist anymore to create a stunning image. You don't have to be a data scientist to dig into complex data and find amazing insights. The barrier to creating high-quality visuals, whether they're artistic or analytical, is just falling away, and fast.
And that really leaves us with one last, and I think fascinating thought. We've just seen what these two very different kinds of AI vision can do on their own. So, the really big question is, what happens next? What kind of incredible new possibilities will we unlock when the AI artist and the AI analyst finally learn to work together?